Hey guys, it's Keith B here. I'm doing a little analysis video of a match that I played in tournament against Hojo, a Lucky Chloe player from Michigan. This was in Haitake Kakashi's online tournament from back in March, and shout out to Hai for letting me use the footage. And the reason I wanted to look at this set in particular is because we have a lot of Lucky Chloe players here in Michigan, and I know a lot of people don't like the matchup, so I wanted to look at some things that you can do to counter the common Chloe approach tools and some of Chloe's kind of level 1 set play that a lot of Lucky Chloe players like to abuse. So right off the bat here, I'm not sure why, but I power crush. I guess I'm just feeling it. He doesn't whiff punish, he's going backwards. He starts off with some good poking, which is solid. I'm gonna do some knowledge tests because that's a DP setup. Then we have the throw setup, red fireball, catches you pushing buttons. And coming up, we're gonna see our first cali roll. And I'm ready for it. What I do is I use down forward 1 to float it. And what's interesting about this is any character can, well, most characters have some way to do something similar to this. Akuma's fortunate in that he gets a full combo. And you see, Lucky Chloe actually backs off. He doesn't commit to the second hit of this cali roll, and he still gets hit. If he had committed, he would have still gotten floated. The down forward 1 covers both options. Right there, you see, she's not coming in, she's going backwards. And that means he can't make cali roll safe against me. If I block that first one, I'm getting a combo. And a number of characters can use any sort of fast mid, like a mid that's like 13 frames or faster, should be able to do this as long as you have the range and it hits low enough to the ground. So things like Josie 3-3, Julia down forward 3, if you have a character with like a fast shoulder, 12 frames, 13 frames, all those moves are going to hit her out of it. And in the case of Akuma, I'm fortunate I get to do a float. It's one of the reasons I think Akuma's really good against Lucky Chloe. I don't actually pull the trigger there, and I get lucky that he doesn't hop kick after that second cali roll kick, because I would have died. So he keeps going with the cali rolls here. We're just kind of doing some nonsense. That's a good spring kick from him because that's a common setup that you can spring kick out of. He's doing a good job with the poking. He's just really not sure how to get things going, so he keeps going with the cali rolls. And this was a really bad fireball for me, actually. Akuma can't fireball freely in this matchup because her cali roll will just go right under it. And like, this is terrible. I'm totally autopiloting. I backdash 3 times and then throw fireball. I should have died. He just was probably shocked that I did it. Little counter poke game from me there. I can't really sidestep that well, but that's what those down jabs are for, hit confirming into Dragon Punch. And another FADC hit confirmed to clinch that round. So there, right there, he went full crouch. Let's take a look at this little setup here. This is, Chloe's love to go full crouch and then see what you do. And I'm just not pushing buttons. If he knows that I'm gonna push a button, he can do like a wall standing 3 or a full crouch down forward 2. He has a number of things that will either crush, you know, different types of moves if I'm gonna jab or if I'm gonna try to do a mid. A lot of times Chloe can beat out what you're trying to do. So the smart thing to do is if she's trying to test the waters in force situations where either she's crouching or you're crouching, or in this case, I don't know if Akuma's actually in a crouch state here or not, but she's full crouch. So if I were to jab, or even if I were to use a down forward 1, she could counter hit me. And she's got, in some cases, she can counter hit launch me. So there was a good on Hojo right here. He goes for this low, this really slow low that you probably shouldn't use, but this is online and I can't react to it. I don't react to it. And he knows I'm looking for his cali roll. He knows I want to punish the spring kick. So he says, you know what? I'm gonna take this, get my guaranteed while standing 3. And again, he does the, this is a really good round for him. He does while running 3 into the throw. I'm just mashing 1+2 because again, it's online, so I'm not looking for the hands. And here, we get another cali roll after the throw. And I sidewalk it. And I totally bait this. This is a complete setup on my hand. I'm gonna run and then sidewalk. And like, of course you wanna clip me, right? Because I'm running at you. And you're down by 2, you wanna hit me with your biggest, scariest thing, right? You wanna win this round. You're doing really good. So I'm just gonna run up and then I'm gonna sidewalk. And as soon as I see you back turn, I get this combo. I drop the combo, sidewall saves lives, and then I'm gonna drop this FADC as well. But he's really flustered at this point, so I'm able to just kind of, you know, he mashes the spring kick to wake up. He tries to sidestep that while running 3, but he doesn't have enough frames, so he gets clipped. So, you know, that's kind of 2 big things, is finding the way to float her out of cali roll if you block the spring kick, baiting the cali roll and then sidewalking it to get the combo that way. Although, you know, with sidewall situation, it didn't work out as well as it could have, but it still worked out. And also just kind of playing really patient when she's poking and not giving her those counter hit setups. That's kind of the main reason I won that first set, or that first game. And he was kind of flustered by it because he wasn't sure, you know, all the stuff that he's normally relying on, none of it's working. So even though I made some mistakes, he wasn't able to capitalize on those mistakes. And I think it's because I was thrown off his game plan. And that's a very useful thing to be able to do to someone. This is a lot of lobby time. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna get a stage switch here. And yeah, he picks Kinder Gym. And I'm guessing he likes Kinder Gym because he's got good backdash. And he knows I'm taking him to the wall, but he wants to still have walls because Chloe has really big wall damage. The thing is, I have better wall carry than Chloe, with the exception of maybe cali roll. So, especially with meter, Akuma can really thrive on a stage like this. And here comes another cali roll into the low. He knows that I'm having trouble reacting to that. He knows I'm gonna mash 1+2. So he's using the same thing over and over. I got lucky with that cali roll there. And good block from him. Could have done a better combo, but that's been the name of this whole set so far. Again, goes for the low, and he's gonna take it. So I'm actually now mad. I'm actually a little bit tilted because I keep getting hit by this low and I'm trying to react to it, but I'm also trying to make sure I'm ready for the cali roll. Like I'm ready for the cali roll still, even though we did those lows. So I'm gonna go in now. I've been playing back, I've been kind of respecting her frames a lot. Now we're not respecting frames anymore, and there's the DP. Probably was a waste of meter because he went for a throw and I could have just done a regular DP, but missed the combo again. It's kind of a sloppy set all around, and we get the round. But sometimes you just, you know, the EXDP is going to cover everything, but I should have probably had an idea that he was going to throw me and not waste the meter. Again, I go for a down 2 confirm and I screwed up the spacing on it, but he didn't launch me for it. So again, EXDP, I'm just not dealing with anything. Probably should have saved the meter, but I just don't want to let him get going. I'm gonna beat you with offense now, is what I decided. And here he does some really good. This is the one thing Chloe can do better than me, or better than Akuma, and that's poke. And he just gets a little bit of momentum, and instead of going for what he's been going, these kind of, you know, kind of fake 50-50s that he's been getting away with on me really well, he does that here, but he doesn't go for it again. He says, you know what, I'm gonna poke. And this is how Chloe can beat Akuma really well, because my best option to deal with her poking is to jab or dick jab, because I have counter hit confirmed jabs. And dick jab is gonna get clipped by that down forward 1 every time. And her down forward 1 is only -1 on block, so, you know, she can just use her down forward 1, her fish hook, her 12 frame mid, and her jab strings to just kind of shut me down. I can't sidestep anything. I have to stand there and take all that pressure and make a read. So I'm mad. So I'm gonna power crush again. And we're just gonna go in, little 50-50 game. I don't know why I didn't spend the meter there. I don't think I was looking at my bar. Here, I dropped the combo anyway. But he's in some big trouble and he loses that round. And I'm pretty much now just hell-bent on going in. And so again, power crush. He's kind of flustered. And when you smell blood in the water, sometimes, you know, right there, that was kind of interesting. I had the spacing. He kind of goes back turn, but I'm in range for my power crush, which is a mid. And that's just going to be basically guaranteed. And a little mix up at the wall, and that'll do it. Had to flex with the perfect. You know, even though I got a little bit on tilt at the end, being more aggressive was probably the right answer, because if we just swing back and look, we had that whole first game to get that information of like, okay, he doesn't like playing against me at range 0. Now I can go in, because now he's trying to find things that, you know, I don't really want to deal with, which is his cali roll, empty cali roll mix-ups, because I'm trying to punish the cali roll spring kick. So the things that you can do when you're fighting against Chloe is look for the cali roll, you know, find a mid that's going to float the cali roll spring kick. Try to bait the cali roll and sidewalk it. It's even better if you can do that, honestly, because then you're not even having to deal with the empty mix-up. If you're just gonna stop the cali roll before it even starts, then she can't do empty cali roll to get in. Even though that low is reactable, she can still, you know, empty cali roll in the throw. She can do empty cali roll in the down forward 1. You know, just using it as a almost like a wave dash. You don't really want to let Chloe have that. And then the other thing is, you know, when you're getting that information, you know, when she's pressuring you, don't mash, don't play into her hand, you know. Understand the situations where she's looking for counter hits. And this character does not have a magic 4. This character does not have a fast, you know, mid counter hit launcher even. Her fastest counter hit launcher is like 15 frames. So she needs to use evasiveness to get counter hits. And if you don't give her buttons on the situations like when she's full crouch, when she's at a just enough of a disadvantage where she can hop kick you, then she's gonna have a really hard time opening you up. Because, you know, what did Hojo open me up with? He opened me up with this low. Well, this low is like, I don't even know how many frames. It's like 25 frames or something. So in an offline environment, that's not going to be a reliable way to open up anybody. And he was able to get away with it because we were playing online, and I was looking so hard to punish the spring kick. The plan, I guess, kind of backfired on him, because then I got mad and decided to go in, and that exposed the fact that he really didn't want to deal with pressure from Akuma. You know, the main thing she could do to counter my pressure is like use her hop kick, but you know, her hop kick, it's not going to crush all of my mids the way that her cali roll will. It's not going to stop everything that Akuma wants to do. That forward 3 that I'm using right here, that down forward 1+2, all of that stuff is going to stuff her hop kick. So Akuma's pressure game is not that bad in this situation. And right there, you know, power crush into the back turn, and then he's really in a 50-50. If he had hop kicked there, he would have died. So that's just some things that that went on in this set, and good games to Hojo. Definitely a solid player. I think he just wasn't quite as prepared for this matchup as I was, because again, Michigan is like the Lucky Chloe capital of the world. So alright, well, if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and if this is something that you found helpful or want to see more of this, then let me know, and I'll definitely try to make more of these.